Do you believe that with nothing more than cinnamon and sea salt, the two humble ingredients sitting quietly in your kitchen, you could begin to shift your luck, awaken your wealth energy, and change the way money flows into your life? Most people underestimate such things. They think abundance only responds to big actions, expensive objects, or complex rituals. But in Feng Shui, the truth is this: the most powerful transformations often begin with the smallest, simplest gestures. A single grain of salt can cleanse heavy qi. A wisp of cinnamon's warm aroma can ignite prosperity energy. And one mindful ritual can open doors that have been closed for years. Before we continue, let me introduce myself, not as a magician or someone performing spells, but as a humble observer of energy for more than 40 years. My name is Master Yip. I have spent my life reading homes, studying qi patterns, watching how invisible forces shape the rise and fall of human fortune. I do not control destiny. I simply help people realign themselves with it. And today, I ask you to stay with me until the very end of this teaching, because in the final section, I will reveal a little-known truth, something even many young Feng Shui practitioners have never been taught. It is the single factor that determines whether a ritual becomes powerful and effective or remains nothing more than a symbolic gesture. Now, what we will explore today is gentle, it is simple, and it is astonishingly effective. You will learn 3 ancient Feng Shui rituals using cinnamon and sea salt, rituals that touch your hands, your home, and your money itself. Each practice activates a different layer of qi, and together, they create a complete energetic shift. But before we move on, I want you to do one thing. Type in the comments below, "I open my life to abundance." When you write your affirmation, you are sending a signal, not just to this community, but to the universe itself. A written intention strengthens the energy of what you are about to learn. And if these teachings resonate with you, if you enjoy content about Feng Shui, spiritual alignment, and attracting prosperity through pure intention, I gently invite you to like this video, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another lesson. Now, take a breath. Relax your shoulders. Allow your mind to soften, because today, you and I are about to step into a space where ancient wisdom, simple rituals, and the energy of abundance meet. Let us begin. Why cinnamon plus sea salt are so powerful in Feng Shui. Before we move into the rituals themselves, I want you to understand something far more important: why cinnamon and sea salt work so powerfully in Feng Shui. Because once you understand their meaning, their essence, their energy, their elemental nature, you will begin to see why these rituals have been passed down quietly for generations. Let us begin with cinnamon. The Feng Shui meaning of cinnamon: the fire element awakens. In Feng Shui, cinnamon belongs to the fire element, the element of warmth, movement, passion, transformation, and life force. Fire is the spark that awakens stagnant qi. It melts blockages. It ignites opportunities. When the fire element is introduced into a space, especially through scent, it brings warmth, vitality, prosperity activation, dissolving of stuck or heavy energy. This is why cinnamon has been used for thousands of years in both Eastern and Western traditions. In colder climates, cinnamon was burned or boiled in homes to dispel yin energy, the kind of energy that makes people feel tired, discouraged, or financially stuck.
Cinnamon warms the energetic field of a room the same way sunlight warms a cold morning. In Feng Shui terms, it raises the vibrational temperature of your environment, encouraging movement, clarity, and abundance. Where there is fire, there is life.
Where there is life, there is wealth. The Feng Shui meaning of sea salt, the purifying power of water. Now, let us look at sea salt. Sea salt belongs to the water element, the element of flow, cleansing, renewal, and emotional clarity. Water washes away what is old, makes space for what is new, and dissolves energy that should no longer remain. Sea salt specifically symbolizes purification, removal of negative qi, neutralization of heavy or stagnant energy, softening and smoothing the flow of qi in all directions. In Feng Shui, salt is one of the most ancient and reliable tools for cleansing. Its crystalline structure attracts and traps low frequencies, making salt a natural detoxifier of energetic spaces. A pinch of sea salt in the right place can do what hours of smudging cannot. Salt resets the energy field. It clears the noise. It creates a neutral, open state where new opportunities can enter. When fire meets water, the real magic begins. Now imagine what happens when cinnamon, fire, and sea salt, water, are used together. Feng Shui teaches that when fire and water interact, qi begins to move. Fire rises, water flows. One pushes upward, the other pulls downward. This creates a gentle but powerful cycle. Fire lifts, activates, awakens. Water cleanses, releases, and clears the path. Together, they form a perfect energetic equation. Activation plus cleansing equals wealth flow. Where one element ignites, the other smooths. Where one brings warmth, the other carries away what no longer serves. This is what creates the awakening effect that so many people feel after performing these rituals. In energy terms, fire pushes stagnant qi to the surface, and water washes it away. The result is a subtle but unmistakable opening, a shift that allows money, luck, and opportunities to enter. This combination is why cinnamon and sea salt are considered dual-element activators. A Buddhist perspective. Purify the mind, prosperity follows. In Buddhist teachings, we say, when the mind is pure, the qi becomes pure. When the qi becomes pure, fortune appears. Cinnamon warms the spirit. Salt cleanses the mind. And when both are used with intention, they become tools not just for the home, but for the heart. Their power lies not only in the physical world, but in how they help you reshape your inner state, your thoughts, your clarity, your emotional openness. Because abundance always begins inside. And now, with this understanding, you will see why the 3 rituals we're about to explore work so effectively. We will use cinnamon and sea salt in 3 forms. The subtle form, touching your skin, cleansing your personal qi. The atmospheric form, rising through your home, shifting the energy around you. The material form, binding your intention to money itself. Each level affects a different layer of your life. Together, they create alignment, and alignment is the doorway to abundance. Ritual 1. The Cinnamon Sea Salt Hand Cleansing. Before we move into the heart of this practice, let me begin with a simple truth, one that I have witnessed over decades of reading homes and observing people's lives. The poorer a person feels, the more closed their energy becomes. Have you ever noticed this? When someone struggles financially, their shoulders tense, their breath becomes shallow, their hands feel weak or shaky. Their mind fills with fear, doubt, and hesitation. This closing is not just emotional, it is energetic. In Feng Shui, we say that qi enters through the mind but flows out through the hands. Your hands are the tools through which you work, earn, touch, create, and participate in the world. And when the energy in your hands becomes tight or clouded, the flow of money and opportunity tightens as well. This is why the first ritual we perform is a hand cleansing ritual. Simple, quick, but incredibly effective. It is like opening a locked gate. When you cleanse your hands with cinnamon and sea salt, you are not just cleaning the skin, you are resetting the qi that moves through your palms. You are releasing fear from your grasp. You are shifting your energy from holding on to opening up. And when your energy opens, money can enter. How to perform the ritual. The simple steps. Now let me guide you through the practice. Take a comfortable breath. Relax your shoulders. And then, step 1, pour cinnamon onto your hands. Let it sit on your palms for a moment. Feel the warmth of its scent rising. This is the fire element beginning to awaken. Step 2, add sea salt. Just a pinch. The coarse or fine type both work. This is the water element preparing to cleanse. Step 3, rub your hands together gently. Not too fast, not too hard. Allow the cinnamon and salt to move across your skin. Let your fingers, palms, and lines of your hands all touch the mixture. Step 4, pat your hands dry. Use a towel. Do not wash your hands with water afterward. The purpose of this ritual is to let the energy of the cinnamon and salt stay on your skin, sink into the pores, and mingle with your natural qi. Water would wash away the symbolic charge. Once your hands are dry, the ritual is complete. It takes less than a minute, but its effects last for hours. Feng Shui meaning. Why this works. In Feng Shui, your hands represent your ability to create wealth. They hold opportunities. They carry your intentions. They touch your work, your money, your tools, your tasks. So when the qi of the hands is clean, open, and warm, your financial pathways become smoother. This hand-cleansing ritual is one of the fastest micro-activations of prosperity energy. It is small, yes, but it changes your vibration instantly. Where cinnamon ignites, salt releases, and your hands become the bridge between intention and manifestation. When should you perform this ritual? You can do this anytime you need a shift in energy. But there are 2 especially powerful moments. The first day of the month. This is when new qi enters your home and life. Starting the month with clean, activated hands invites fresh opportunities. Thursdays. In spiritual traditions and Feng Shui timing, Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, abundance, and generosity. In the 5 elements system, Jupiter aligns with wood, which feeds fire, which in turn activates wealth. So performing this ritual on a Thursday is like planting a seed in very fertile soil. Feeling the energy shift. As you rub the cinnamon and salt together, notice the sensation. The aroma of cinnamon rising. This is fire energy awakening. It warms your aura. It calls in movement. The salt dissolving across your skin. This is water energy purifying.
It clears old vibrations stuck in your hands. Most people feel lighter almost immediately. Some feel warmth. Some feel clarity. Some feel a subtle opening in their chest or palms. All of these are signs that qi has begun to move.
Now that you have opened your personal energy, we can move deeper. Because if cleansing your hands helps your own qi expand, then the next ritual will help your entire home breathe again. It is gentle, ancient, and incredibly powerful. Let us continue. Ritual 2. Boiling cinnamon plus sea salt to warm the home and clear heavy energy. In Feng Shui, your home is not just a shelter. It is not simply walls, floors, furniture, and decorations. Your home is your second body. It breathes, it feels, it absorbs. It responds to the energy you bring into it. And just as the human body can become tired, heavy, or blocked, the home can also accumulate stagnant qi. When the energy inside a home becomes heavy, people living there often feel unmotivated, unlucky, distracted, financially stuck. Money comes and then slips away. Opportunities appear, then disappear just as quickly. This is why the second ritual focuses on clearing the home itself, warming its energy, releasing what is stagnant, and inviting new movement. The spiritual meaning. Your home mirrors your destiny. Think of your home as a living extension of your soul. If the qi of a home is cold or frozen, the flow of wealth becomes frozen as well. If the qi is heavy, your emotions become heavy. If the qi is clouded, so does your clarity. This simple boiling ritual resets the energetic atmosphere around you. It wakes the house up. It tells the space, be alive again. How to perform the ritual. The steps. Prepare a small pot. Fill it with water. Place it on your stove. Now, step 1. Bring the water to a boil. Do not rush. Let the bubble rise naturally. Step 2. Add cinnamon. You may use cinnamon sticks or powdered cinnamon. Both carry the fire element. Step 3. Add sea salt. A pinch is enough. Salt belongs to the water element. Step 4. Allow the steam to rise. As the mixture heats, the scent of cinnamon will rise like a warm breath, and the energy of the salt will begin cleansing the air. When you begin to see the steam, the ritual is already working. Feng Shui meaning, what the vapor really does. The rising cinnamon vapor spreads Hakka fire qi through your home. This fire energy does 3 important things. 1. Awakens the wealth corner, southeast. The southeast area represents prosperity, growth, and upward movement. Warm qi activates this corner, just as sunlight awakens a garden. 2. Activates the center palace, Chongkung. The center of the home is the heart field. When fire moves through this area, it stirs the entire space into new movement. 3. Clears yin energy in key areas, especially in the kitchen, the living room, the entryway. These are areas where heavy qi often gathers. The cinnamon steam loosens that heaviness, and the salt energy neutralizes it. In simple words, your house becomes lighter, brighter, and more open to wealth. Amplifying the ritual. The moving steam method. If you want to strengthen this practice, you may carefully lift the pot, only if it is safe to do so,
and slowly walk it around your home. As you walk, say gently, "Heavy qi dissolves, wealth qi awakens. All things flow smoothly." These words are not magic spells. They are intentions carried by breath intentions that guide the energy of your home.
Important Feng Shui tips and safety notes. To make this ritual effective and safe, if your home is small or has poor ventilation, open a window to allow old qi to escape. Do not let the water boil until dry, as this disrupts the energy cycle. Avoid using this ritual in rooms with newborn babies, whose energy fields are very sensitive. Follow these simple guidelines, and the ritual will flow smoothly. Now the energy of your body is open, and the energy of your home is breathing again. But these two rituals only prepare the path, because the next ritual, Ritual 3, is where you place your true intention into the universe. It is gentle, symbolic, and one of the most powerful money alignment practices I have taught. Let us continue. Ritual 3. Money, cinnamon, sea salt, manifestation. Why this ritual is the strongest. The power of intention. Now that your personal energy has opened and your home has begun to awaken, we move into the ritual that carries the greatest weight. This is the ritual where your intention becomes the seed of your destiny. Most people misunderstand rituals. They believe it is the object that brings luck. They believe it is the ingredient that brings wealth. They believe it is the act that changes fate. But in Feng Shui, combined with spiritual wisdom, the truth is this: intention is the arrow, ritual is the bow. If your intention is weak, fearful, unsure, no ritual, no object, no ingredients will work. But if your intention is focused, clear, sincere, even a single grain of salt or a pinch of cinnamon can shift the energy of your entire life. This ritual works because it combines symbolism with the 5 elements, with the subconscious mind, and with the clarity of your inner voice. When these unite, you create alignment. And alignment is where abundance begins. Preparing the energetic materials. Before beginning, prepare the following items with calm and presence. A lucky bill, preferably a higher denomination, as it carries stronger symbolic qi. A small piece of paper and a pen. A bit of cinnamon, fire element. A pinch of sea salt, water element. Your wallet, which holds your financial qi every day. Handle each item with care. Money responds to the energy with which it is touched. Respect strengthens vibration. Writing your gratitude. Speaking to the universe as if it is done. On the paper, write a sentence of gratitude in the past tense. Not "I wish," not "I hope," not "I want," but "Thank you." For example, "Thank you, universe, for the 20 million that allowed me to start my business. Thank you for the money that paid off my car loan completely." This method is powerful because your subconscious reacts to completed statements. When you speak as if it has already happened, your energy shifts to match that reality. You are not asking, you are declaring. Step 1. Water activation. Drawing wealth toward you. Hold the bill gently. Moisten it lightly, not dripping, just slightly damp. Then, with your finger, draw one line of water toward yourself. Always toward, never away. This movement symbolizes pulling in good fortune, calling wealth into your life, drawing opportunities closer. telling the universe, "Come here." Water carries intention. In this step, the bill becomes your receiver. Step 2. Cinnamon line, igniting fire wealth. Now sprinkle cinnamon softly across the bill, forming a line that also moves toward you. Cinnamon is hati, fire wealth. It awakens momentum, clarity, drive, financial warmth, the burning away of stagnation. As the cinnamon clings to the damp surface, imagine your financial path lighting up. Step 3. Salt seal, cleansing the past and protecting your intention. Next, add a pinch of sea salt. Salt does 3 things. 1. Cleanses old qi attached to the bill. 2. Neutralizes energetic residue from previous owners. 3. Seals your intention so it does not leak. Salt is the guardian of this ritual. It wipes the slate clean so only your message remains. Folding the money, pulling the future toward you. Fold the bill toward yourself 3 or 4 times, depending on your wallet size. Each fold compresses energy. Each fold brings wealth closer. Each fold strengthens your command. You are not hiding money. You are condensing intention into a potent, energetic form. Placing the bill into your wallet, letting the message travel. Place the folded bill inside your wallet. Carry it for days or weeks. Let it rest near your everyday financial energy. When you feel ready, you may even spend it. Spending the bill is like sending a messenger into the world, a signal that your intention is ready to manifest physically. If you spend it, simply create a new one. The ritual lives in the energy, not the paper. As you hold your wallet, speak or think. Money comes to me with ease and consistency. I open the door to new streams of wealth. Prosperity flows to me in both expected and unexpected ways. Affirmations tune the subconscious. The subconscious tunes the field. The field attracts reality. Buddhist wisdom. The balance between ritual and merit. Before we continue, let me share a truth few know. Ritual is the boat. Merit is the shore. Cinnamon and salt open the path. Intention guides the direction. But your kindness, compassion, and honesty decide how far the path extends. A generous heart attracts generous blessings. A compassionate mouth attracts supportive people. A virtuous life becomes a magnet for abundance. When your inner world matches your intention, the universe cannot resist responding. Feng Shui boosters and Buddhist wealth practices. Before we move into the final message of this teaching, I want to offer you several powerful enhancers, simple additions that can amplify the energy of all 3 rituals you have learned. None of these are required, but each one supports your vibration, strengthens your intention, and harmonizes your Feng Shui field. Using Feng Shui oils, elevating the frequency through scent. If you want to increase the potency of your money rituals, you may incorporate prosperity oil or fast money oil. These oils are not magic in themselves. Their power comes from aroma and intention, 2 forces that influence the subconscious mind instantly. Scent is one of the fastest ways to shift frequency. When you smell something uplifting, your energy rises before you even think. And when your vibration rises, your manifestation field becomes stronger and more magnetic. You may dab a little oil on your hands before the ritual, on your wallet, or on the paper holding your gratitude message. Use sparingly. Energy does not respond to excess. It responds to alignment. Using Feng Shui candles, Activating elemental wealth. Another enhancer involves candles. Candles carry the fire element, which we use to activate movement and prosperity. Two colors are especially effective. Green candles, representing wood, the element that feeds fire. Wood, fire, wealth. Yellow or golden candles, representing earth, which stabilizes and nourishes the energy of prosperity. Lighting a candle during or after your ritual sends a symbolic message to the universe. I am awakening my wealth chi. Let the flame burn gently. Fire does not need to be intense to be powerful. Raising your frequency through merit, the Buddhist path to wealth. And now, let me share something deeper, something beyond rituals, beyond ingredients, beyond Feng Shui objects. In Buddhist teachings, wealth is not only material, it is also karmic, energetic, merit-based. There are 4 practices that raise your wealth vibration faster than any charm, candle, or crystal. 1. Honor your parents. This opens the karmic channel of protection and support. 2. Give generously, but give correctly. Giving to the right cause, with the right intention, multiplies blessings. 3. Speak words that uplift. Every kind word generates light. Every harsh word creates obstacles. 4. Do no harm. Avoiding causing suffering to others keeps your karmic field clean. When your merit grows, your luck expands. When your heart is pure, your path becomes open. When your actions create light, the universe responds with abundance. These practices are the engine behind the engine, the hidden force that makes every ritual more effective. As we come to the end of this teaching, let us pause for a moment and gently weave together everything you have learned today. The first ritual, the cinnamon and sea salt hand cleansing, opens your personal chi. It releases fear from your palms, warms your energy field, and prepares your spirit to receive. The second ritual, the rising steam of cinnamon and salt, awakens the chi of your home. It clears heaviness, softens yin energy, and invites fresh movement into the spaces where you live, cook, rest, and dream. And the third ritual, the folding of money with intention, cinnamon, and salt, sends your message into the universe. It binds your desire to a physical object, programs your subconscious, and transforms a simple bill into a beacon of abundance. A ritual for the body, a ritual for the home, a ritual for destiny. But before we close, I must say this with complete honesty. Cinnamon and salt are powerful, but your heart is far more powerful. Rituals can open paths, but only your virtue can walk them. If you wish for money to come, first let your heart become wide. Speak kindly. Do good quietly. Let generosity be your companion, because in the end, abundance does not come from the ritual itself. It comes from the person you become after the ritual. When your thoughts are clear, when your actions are compassionate, when your intentions are pure, the universe cannot help but respond in your favor. And now, as a final act of alignment, I invite you to leave a comment below. I open my heart to receive abundance. When you write it, you are not just typing words, You are sending a signal across your energy field, into your home, and out into the universe. May your path be open. May your heart be light. May your wealth flow naturally. Namaste.